Okay, here is a cleaned up, clean slate of Bitcoin. Even though some of the people are calling for bearish, it's going to crash, it's going to go back to 2200 if at all. Amidst all of that clamoring of the bears trying to growl, very little happened, I think. Support is pretty well in place. And I think what's happening here is there's two channels possible. One is the one that I just drew, and the second is this channel. Now, when you get a channel that's very nice like this, usually it's an impulsive set of waves moving in a very nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 direction. And if this is correct, then we will have a requisite three-wave retrace. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm thinking that the retrace could be 4100. The reason why I'm thinking 4100 as a potential target, we're going to have a little bit of a bounce. But I think that this bounce for the B will most likely be pretty short-lived. So it'll look like ABC. You can see the subways of the A, B, C. Then you can see the A, B, and C for the little bounce to maybe as high as 4,300, 4,400, 4,390. And from there we should see 5 waves down to C. And that C should be somewhere in the realm of the wave 4 price domain. Now, can this serve as an ABC correction here? Why ABC, basically subways of A, label this as C? It could. It could, and it could just continue going up in this channel. And I've seen that happen before, both in equities and in cryptos. It could happen. And I say that because it's taking some real jabs. You can see the stabbing long, thin, jabbing candlesticks. It's jabbing out the bottom, if you will. So this ABC could be all the correction that this might need. And that would be an alternate. But I think it's more of an, we need ABC for A, ABC for B, and 5 waves down for C. And this could be a real big spike. And the bear's going to start crawling out again and start trying to growl. Call for 2,000, call for 1,500, 1,800. Now, for those of you who are familiar with what's called a pitchfork analysis, and honestly, when I drew these lines, I wasn't thinking about it. It just occurred to me when I saw these 3 lines. Could become a pitchfork, support, resistance, resistance. And that's pretty amazing because it looks just like a pitchfork. What I might see happening is prices will go up, and then it'll just go down, spike, only to retrace back up again. So it'll complete the B, spike down, so that the spike might be so quick and stabbing that it'll be almost impossible to find 5 waves unless you go to maybe to the 5-minute or 1-minute time scale. And it'll immediately jab back up, back into the channel. And this itself will be a bullish wick. It just wicks through the support line like a candle wick and comes right back in. That could be possible too. But I think, given how slow, methodical, timed this decline has been and the rise, it's going to take its time, most likely put in the 5 waves for C, but it's got to finish the B first. From a pattern point of view, nothing really has changed. So here's what I had left off, I believe, this morning. From a pattern point of view, nothing really has changed. The counts are the same. Pattern is the same. For me, the trajectory is going to be the same. And only even that spike down to, so A, B, C, where I propose C here at around 4,100, will fit well into the ascending right triangle. So it had, in my opinion, a day like this for Bitcoin has been a boring day. Very slow, methodical, and lethargic correction. Tomorrow or overnight, we may see more of a aggressive if it goes down to 4,100. So let's see what happens and catch you maybe tomorrow. Now, I am traveling again, so I will try to do an update early in the morning before I head out to my meetings. but I will most likely do follow-up updates tomorrow evening. I will try to see if I can respond to as many comments as possible during the day, between meetings, and so. Now, having said that, I would really appreciate you if you enjoy the videos and analysis that I'm putting out, and if you find that it is helping you, I would very much like to receive an upvote, follow, and a esteem. That really would be a good indication for me to know that what I'm putting out is good. Also, please send me your feedbacks. We're having some problems. I don't know why with some of the uploads on the YouTube. It's working for me. I can open all the videos and view it, etc. What have you. Especially when I use Internet Explorer for the YouTubes videos. But if you have any other issues or suggestions or needs or other things that you'd like to have covered in maybe a different way, that'll be helpful and good feedback for me to get. Talk to you guys tomorrow.